You make sure we go full screen. Both of our decks ready to rock. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Take my turn and then we will jump into some battle music. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm really excited. I think Silver Samurai is going to be a lot of fun. I think there's going to be a lot of different things you can do with the card too, which is cool. And I think that we're always snapping here. I think that snapping here is very comfortable with Sabu, especially getting him down in Miniaturized Lab. Lots of different options. Slam a giant Typhoid Mary and then armor it. We don't have Luke Cage yet, but it's probably fine for the moment. Yo, I kind of played only $5. I did see the Shubal Stork. Yeah, I showed it a bunch on stream yesterday at Counterplay. I did show it a bunch on stream yesterday. I'm getting Silver Samurai, absolutely. Yeah. Oh, we can't put it left. It's okay though. We can Typhoid Mary, we pretty much always get ahead. And then we can even beta Shang-Chi because we can play armor left, jump it over to the right. I don't know why they put the Wolverine middle. It seems like a really bad place with the Miniaturized Lab to put it. Just check if they're a Thanos deck. I think we're fine. And his Modius Bruce, thanks for the 100 biddies. Dude, I need to make sure that, because I kind of plus, I didn't see that donation coming on my Twitch. You know, I need to make sure that those are hooked up. Okay. Oh man, what a beautiful time to be alive, man. Not only do we send a giant armor over, always landing on the Typhoid Mary with priority, but it stops their Bucky Barnes as well. It's just a beautiful time, man. Next turn we're probably Iron Lighting, hoping to get a Luke Cage if we don't top deck it. It was everything I hoped. Yeah, they were really cool. They're a bit smaller than I thought. They have a very interesting, like, kind of stalking presence that's very, very unique. It's like nothing I've ever really seen before. Why does it say 5? Oh, because of the Typhoid Mary. Nice Carnage. Very scary. Yeah, with no access to Luke Cage, I certainly do not want to be just hazmatting all willy-nilly, I don't think. If it's just Wong Spectrum and just say that that's enough. Almost certainly enough, right? Clearly gonna be enough left. I don't even think we hazmat. The hazmat just seems bad, right? Because it's only affecting right, and we're just kind of expecting to win that anyway. It's fine. Gary's saying very scary. It's a good word to say. Remember, is that gonna go right? Yeah. What are you doing, dude? What are you doing, my guy? You okay, bud? You need to chat, man. What's up, Kaiba? Devil Dinosaur card back on PC. It's just a variant. The Devil Dinosaur. You might have gotten an avatar with it too, potentially. Black is incoming. Good. I would like wins. I like winning. Your thumbnails with your face always bring a smile to your face. Well, I don't know if you know this, if you've been following on Twitter. But I actually have about 40 new 4K definition thumbnail faces that are starting to come out. They are much nicer looking. I'm very, very happy with how they look. But when I got a professional photo shoot and got a bunch of headshots, just like other kind of cool like branding pictures and stuff, and then I got like 50 reaction thumbnail faces that I'm going to start using. So that'd be really, really cool. So like there's not I don't know, a little bit more variety, and they just look better. Because I think there was definitely some problems with them in the past. I mean, Howard into Zabu is cracked. We'll just snap on that. I mean, there's no reason not to, right? But I really enjoy this deck. There's a reason that I brought this to the SnapCon tournament. I just think it's very fun. I think Howard is like a really fun card to play around with. Obviously not like insane by any means, but it's just like good to know, and it's like an ongoing card that you can get hit with like a Wong Spectrum. It just turns into a 1/6. Having armor I think is important too with a couple of 1-drops. Will Neff is playing Marvel Snap right now? Yo, let's go. Tell him to raid me. Tell him I'm really cool and that he should raid me. I wonder if he got a sponsorship. Do you know if it's sponsored or not? I listen to the Fear and podcast. I never listen to him stream himself. But I do listen to the Fear and podcast. It's very entertaining. Don't have our Luke yet. Yo, what up, Explosive Yoda? Thank you so much for the gifty. Welcome in. I gotta hang out with Explosive Yoda, but I bet everyone's very jealous. I gotta hang out with Explosive Yoda this weekend, and you guys didn't. Probably most of you. Yeah, thank you. I know that your vacation's lasting until like next weekend, right? Sponsor, you should play him. Oh, it's all I'll face him. He's probably like, who? He'd probably be like, Binks, who? That's what I would imagine. Also, he probably doesn't want to do that because that would be boring for him. And I would just destroy him because he doesn't play the game. But it still would be cool for me. I also like that Northern Lion was playing Snap again. I think both of them were sponsored, I believe. I think all of his stuff was sponsored. He had like a bounty and then a not bounty. What do we got? What's in the tank? Oh, Luke Cage is coming. That's really nice. This is one of the cool things about Howard. Like, you just planning a turn ahead is actually like really nice. So because of that, I think we can land this here. Maybe full stack. The only thing I'm scared about is Skillmonger, but it's kind of rare that these breed decks can fit in Skillmonger. Holy! Little teacher, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. Holy crap. Coffee, Colin, Marco, Dr. No, Chance and Noir was there from the before I even started. J Will, SVI, Red Sweater, Joe, Landino. Do me a huge favor, get some nucks over to Little Teacher. Yo, thank you so much for supporting the community, Little Teacher. Insanely appreciate it. It's incredibly generous of you. Next one's probably Iron Lad Luke. And if they have like Cosmo or something, they'll play it soon. But we should get over the top left. I mean, we have so much power. They can't Absorbing Man Surfer anymore. The only thing we're worried about is we're a bit vulnerable to Skillmonger if they have it. Which maybe we should have waited, because then we could have played the Iron Lad over there. Could have acted as armor. But we unfortunately didn't get so lucky. I think we fight for middle. To get priority in case they try and Cosmo us. Because I think if we get off a double spectrum, we're winning left no matter what, probably. But we'll try and fight for middle. If this is a Cosmo now, we're feeling sad. Oh, they're running Dazzler. We're gonna be fine, chat. We were a bit worried, but we're no longer worried because our opponent is running Dazzler in their deck. So I think we're gonna be okay. Again, Skillmonger is what can get us. If we avoid Skillmonger, we win though. Yeah, this is one of the best things that ever came out. Cart Bomb, thank you for the prime as well, dude. That is so nice of you, Little Teacher. I have not heard you talking too terribly much in chat, so I'm guessing you're just one of the super homie lurkers. I always love my lurkers. Can I get some sevens in chat if you're a lurker like Little Teacher and you're just a hype Binks fan? Hatred Skillmonger? Okay, Surfer's fine. We're well ahead. Well ahead here. Double Spectrum's so hard to get around. Only thing that really scared us was Killmonger Surfer. Killmonger Surfer, probably because they'd have 4 left, they'd be at 23. We would cut 14, we'd be at 20. Yeah, Skillmonger Surfer was able to beat us there if they played in the same order. But we just had to say, yo, let's go. Thank you so much, Little Teacher. Yeah, see, there's dozens of the Binks lurkers. I appreciate y'all, man. The lurkers are the backbone of any stream. I'm very much a lurker myself whenever I'm on Twitch, so I feel you. Scale 1 to Quicksilver, how much is on Dazzler? I mean, I don't know. I think Dazzler's one of the worst cards in every deck that she's in. I think she's bait. I think she's mad bait. Just so many other cards that you can put in that spot have utility. Like if that Dazzler was a Killmonger, right? They win. They might have cut it. They might have cut Killmonger in that deck. 2-play Dazzler, and they would have simply won. What do we lose? Howard there? Oh, we lost armor. That's fine. We still have Zabu. Zabu and Spectrum and Hazmat in hand. Especially if we find a Wong, we can go kind of crazy. Yeah, there are dozens of us. You already know.
This is what we got. Everybody's a big fan.
Twitch Banks, that's me. Challenge, make a good Dazzler deck. I'm fine, man. I'm quite all right. I'll try and push Surreys a little bit. Maybe we can land like a clutch Prof X later on. Alright, they're a kitty deck. Kitty decks are very scary with kitty decks are quite scary. We're still 2 turns from Professor X. We didn't draw a 2-drop. We have no Howard to check. I love my position right now. We hold the Hazmat. It doesn't feel great, but this is probably a kitty, and this is going to be very... Okay, no kitty yet. Maybe I should have played the A-Man middle. They probably drew their kitty, huh? Just got here. I guess Hazmat right maybe makes more sense. I was trying to set up a bigger lane for kitty, but I think Hazmat right is probably correct, right? Probably a little bit better. That's fine. What is the game value you see? What cards have been discarded? It's just it's a hard thing, right? The game tries to balance giving you as little information to make the game feel simplistic and easy to pick up, while trying to give you as much information as possible. I definitely think, I mean, they've talked about adding a history in the future, and I think it's pretty important, because right now, if you have like a deck tracker, you just have like a pretty clear advantage. We actually saw that a lot in the tournament that we played, because there's no deck trackers. Everyone was playing on their phones, like staring at people. Am I aware of a YouTube streamer with the same name? Yeah, I usually raid into him on Mondays. He's all right. Some people like, I don't know. It seems okay. I'm like 50-50. You got Infinite Good over the weekend. Yo, got a good portion using the Ongoing Spectrum deck. The spec. I love Ongoing Spectrum. Love Ongoing Spectrum. That's awesome, man. Congrats, Amy. Ricky Bridge. Do we just armor that now? Oh, let's save the armor. Let's have a bit of a more of a surprise factor with it. Usually Sunspot means no Killmonger. Killmonger's a bit of a weak spot in the deck. Armitage is really nice for us. It's a super pleasant card. Let's stack the Luke left. I'm fine with stacking all these. I mean, Enchantress starts to hurt a little bit, but just kind of got to risk it for the biscuit, right? You heard of YouTube banks? Yeah, it's cool. I mean, some people like it more. I'm not that mad about it. Alright, they want to kill off their Electro, so let's simply not let them. I'm not that worried. White Tigers then? Wallers? Okay. You seem very confident. Professor X would be kind of good, probably. Spectrum? Okay. Just wins, right? I'm gonna do Odin. What do we have to do there? Let's play the Typhoid left. We're probably losing right then, huh? I guess I was expecting Odin, but Ironheart is a lot smarter to play. What up, T-Dub? Thanks for coming over to Twitch. Yeah, we're going to be over on YouTube later. In about a half hour, a little over a half hour. YouTube Bing's Convict got me for a second. Just Spectrum didn't win either. The Typhoid left did win, but it lost. That lost to Odin. I think I had to pick my poison. Well, the Typhoid Mary mid lost to Odin too. I think it was the right play too. I think you have to play around Odin there. I think more likely than not they're gonna go for Odin. But I guess they know that I have Spectrum in my hand, so maybe they don't make that play then. Because that does it always lose to just me playing Spectrum right if they Odin? I don't think it does because Odin beats Spectrum right? Odin beats Spectrum right? Which is what they were probably expecting. That's interesting. I'm gonna guess they didn't have Odin because I'd have a really hard time to not play Odin there if I had the chance. Mythical Productions. Don't forget to tier 1 sub to T-Dub. Coming in from YouTube and then do the YouTube stuff immediately. It's interesting. At some point, I usually like digging into Vibranium mines. We'll snap here. I think Odin right would have tied. Are you considering? But are you considering the hazmat damage already? Because the hazmat damage is hard to uncalculate, right? Because there's a bunch of stuff that happened from the hazmat. You have to uncalculate it. It becomes harder. Odin ties right, but then don't they win tiebreaker, right? Because they get double sevens middle. They get double sevens middle and they get ahead by a shit ton, right? Very happy with my snap. Do we raw Iron Lead here? Where would be a good place to raw Iron Lead? I don't know where. Could just do a middle. Maybe say, yeah. If it's Wong, we're a bit sad. Guess we'll just do it right. Right's the safest. I'm playing middle. Typhoid Mary is not a good Iron Lead hit. Typhoid Mary is not a good Iron Lead hit, I tell you what. Yeah, I was correct on mid tiebreaker. Thank you. Okay, so they're trying to skillmonger me, huh? Oh, if I had armor right now, that was so devastating. They're gonna killmonger this turn though, so I shouldn't play my Ant-Man. I should go Lizard, Luke Cage. They play left though. Just put everything right, I guess. I still want one more draw for my deck, at least. This is gonna be pretty tough for them to beat. There's almost always Skillmonger that's coming out for my opponent, I think. Okay. So now we can play Ant-Man, which is cool. Spectrum's quite pleasant here. I just go everything left? I can just go everything left. I guess I can't do everything, but... 116 power Deadpool, huh? Quite scary. It's 18. Scared what else they have. Or 16 power Deadpool. I think they'll play one 16-hour. Maybe they go right though. If they go right, we're in so much trouble. We're only adding 8. We get to 23. They get to 27. They go down to 25. They beat me if they had like that task. That's pretty rough. I mean, we have what, two Deadpool deaths? Deadpool's only 4. Oh, that's 4, so they have 12 power death. 12 power death does not beat us, right? So they go 12 power death and then go like Deadpool middle or Deadpool here. I think this might actually win quite often. Crazy. As we beat out the Deadpool if it lands left. Oh, dude, we got it! We beat him by just a bit. Look at this Jotunheim. Yo, what a good game. They had to swap these. But I definitely felt like they would play the smaller one right, yeah? They had to swap. Yo, let's go. Log. Yeah, it's all about, I feel like it's really important when playing against Deadpool decks is knowing those breakpoints and seeing if you can get just over. Spectrum either place win? Yeah, it did win middle. I guess I wasn't expecting a Vibranium. But that was just more to play around if, I guess they did any alteration of those 3. Okay, we'll snap. Dude, we're getting a Zabu on 2 like every game, man. This is crazy. How are like the PC clients? Sick, dude. PC client's dope. I guess if we were playing around Vibranium, Spectrum makes sense, but they'd only played left 1 time, so like the fact that they would draw Vibranium is a little bit low. We're okay with this just getting filled up. No matter what comes out here, we're pretty happy. We'll play Wong next turn, probably. Is Howard Moan like that? Is Howard Moan? It's weird playing the Angela in the X-Mansion League. It's an interesting choice. I don't know why you would do this. We can't really play the Wong out easily. We can't play it out anywhere, actually, but we can play the Lizard right. You just go Lizard right into Typhoid right. It feels bad to play this off curve, though.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Very weird. Grab the Howard, please. Oh, let me. No, I need to see. Oh, man. Okay, Typhoid right. I guess that doesn't really matter. It's when they pulls.
Opponent snapped.
I'm gonna play it out. I like to live dangerously. They don't get a Spectrum buff is important to note. A very, very rude X-Mansion pull, no doubt. We'll play it out though. Alright, well, I guess we'll see. We'll see what happens next turn. How powerful their turn is. Unbelievably rude. Unbelievably rude of my opponent. They still get buffed by the Spectrum though. I'm gonna move the Jeff right. Let's just do this. Maybe I should play it right. I feel like they're gonna support right. This could be bad. I mean, Spectrum right gives us 9, gets us 1 over the top here, but yeah, I figured they were gonna move the Jeff. I'll play with the silk. Clearly should have just retreated there. Sauron wasn't as terrible as it seems. This is why Sauron was terrible. It stopped me from getting extra power on these cards. Thanks, Nos Vidal. I'll play by my opponent there. Certainly should have left. Any sick new hit variants? There's some coming out in like 20 minutes, which is cool. Be some good stuff going there. Citadel. We don't have too many like ongoing cards that are like want to go crazy. But obviously Wong and Onslaught Citadel goes pretty nuts. We're almost always gonna fill there, so we'll just throw the in over there. I'm okay with the snap. There's an Onslaught Citadel just wins. It's kind of cracked. Lots of good cards in my deck to pull. I probably do want to dig. Honestly wish I could use the armor, but we'll just go Lizard right and then try and plant the armor next turn. Pretty good. We just go armor left is fine. We have a Skillmonger or something that's coming out. Armor left just feels like the right play. I'm gonna draw some of our small cards so our Quantum Tunnel hits get good. Got him back in the deck. Wolfbuster is a big Bucky. Very scary for them to play anything else in here though, because it could re-pull the Carnage, it could pull their Deathlock. That's a not perfect situation. Yeah, I'm thinking this armor is actually really bad. I forgot that big part of what I was trying to do is hold for the wand. Okay. Happy little accidents is what we like to call those. Howard now sees the top two cards, so true. Second those is pretty significant. I don't have our Luke Cage, dude. Go here. This stack can go pretty hard right, we're in trouble. Profex locking on left can be important. I don't know if Spectrum right is going to be enough though, man. If they just drop a null or something. Is there any combination of cards that can win me middle? I could like send the Typhoid in and then try and pull the Typhoid. Whatever comes out after. Okay, Typhoid will go in. Either Luke Cage, Howard, or Zabu comes out. Hazmat hits this, brings it to 10, but also hits this card, goes to 1. Typhoid brings it to 0. It'd be 10-10. I think a tie would be good. Could also just Spectrum right, but I think they're just going to play a bigger card. I mean, Cage and Mary is obviously the best, but we can't count on that. I think this is a 1 and 3. I think as long as the Typhoid comes out, we beat the tiebreaker. Maybe we don't beat the tiebreaker, though, because we're only up 14 left. We're going to be up 12 left. That'd be kind of cool. I just always pull Luke and Typhoid. I think we need the Luke. Yeah. I think that needed to be Luke, unfortunately. And we had the Typhoid to come back out too. Yeah, so if we had gotten the Luke and the Typhoid, if we had hit the insane line, I think we were fine there. Because this would go back up to... Yeah, we would just be winning middle. We'd just be simply winning middle and left. But yeah, I mean, this is such a huge the differentiation. Why did the Ant-Man go to... Oh, because I got Hazmated and Typhoid married. Yeah, it's pretty bad. That'd been cool, though. When do you think Dakin will be available in Collector's Reserves? In Spotlight caches? Dakin won't go to Collector's Reserves. He'll be in Spotlight caches, at least for a while. But I don't know. Spotlight caches will be a while. Or you can just, I don't know, pay $10? But no one knows until they data mine it. Nebula. Another Isle of Silence game, huh? Luke coming out. The armor left. Keep stacking up against this Nebula. Oh, I guess the scary thing is that if this hits Isle of Silence is a bit scary. But also it's Kiln, which is equally just as scary. My best player on Kiln. Quite a nice player on Kiln. A wonderful player on Kiln, some may even say. What's lagging? I should have checked, right? Hazmat? That's a good point that I should have checked. I don't think that did what you think it did. Fortunately, I can't Luke.
Opponent snapped.
Can they just get left? Oh, I can't Luke, yeah. I should have looked at that. I should have just Luked last turn. And then the fact that we're not getting maybe just this and Typhoid Mary's enough? Oh, I guess we'll see. Try it. Lose another 8 cubes. We're feeling generous today. Feeling a bit generous today. This deck could run Spider Woman. I know they have a demon. I know they have a demon. I should actually leave. No, they have a demon. I should leave.
Escaped.
Hasn't really crushed me there. I just gotta check. I didn't really think about I didn't think too much about not being able to play Luke because of Isle of Silence. It's an important line to find. Julio looks nice. Yeah, we're getting there. There's not much to it yet, but we'll get it all worked out. Zabu on 2. We might play this, might play the Typhoid up proactively. We'll have to see. Professor X, we obviously can't play. Typhoid becomes a little bit scary to just play out raw. Well, now we don't know where we're trying. Trying Professor X. Do we have a shot at it? We have a Professor X. Long. Very interesting. Interesting indeed. We can Wong 2 lanes here. It's pretty terrifying for our opponent.
Everybody's
Ooh, Yardy boy. Thank you so much for the prime. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. It's very important to have priority there. Wong is next again. Very interesting. If they don't drop any more rocks, we'll just simply play the Wong next turn. Their Darkhawk's obviously going to be huge, but... Could be a Cosmo. Or an Enchantress. Captain Schmarvel. And we get a rock. Spectrum would be important to play next turn, though. Could just play Darkhawk this turn. Next turn's almost always Spectrum Right. Spectrum Right will grant us 9 additional power right. We'll be at 15, so we're going to do plus 10 over here. We'll grab us 8 left. Try to get ahead middle. My deck's huge, right? So we're in a little bit of trouble. Like wherever they put this Darkhawk is going to be a bit of trouble. Wherever they put it's going to be bad. 3D double Wong. Is that even going to win? I actually love that. Yeah, let's do that. We actually have priority too, which is cool. We get beat by Mystique here though. But I mean in a Subterranea game, can we play around them having Darkhawk Mystique? I don't think we should. The other problem is gonna be left. We get to 20. I don't know. We'll see. It's hard to play around Mystique here though. I mean, the Mystique's only 20 power, so this one left by itself.
I'm sure everybody's a Binks fan.
Nice. Yeah, having priority there was very important. Having priority there was very important. GG's. Nice stance your piece. Shawnable left and right, yeah, but I don't know. It's okay. If opponent makes that read, then I congratulate them. It's very easy for you to say that watching my perspective. It's a lot harder for the opponent to just whip a Sean out there. But if they did, it would be very nice. No, Wong, double Wong Spectrum's plus 8 each card. Yeah, Wong Mystique is plus 8. Favorite card and least favorite card? Some people dislike Zabu. I really like Zabu. I think that Zabu adds a really cool wrinkle to the game, and it's like a cornerstone card of like strength of deck. I really like the new Galactus too. I think the new Galactus is super fun, very interesting card. Absolute banger. Oh, Zabu's a little scary. What do we get next? Luke? Hi? We got Wong Hazmat possibilities. Next turn is Luke, then Wong, then we figured out. We have Typhoid, Professor X stuff. Actually, I'm pretty happy. People who dislike Zabu do not remember the original Zabu. I mean, Zabu's very powerful right now. I mean, there's a lot of really good decks that are like 6 4-cost cards in Zabu, kind of like the original Zabu decks. But, stuff. My opponent has Collector. I cannot play Master Mold. Master Mold. I'm glad I didn't even think about Master Mold, because that would have been devastating. All right, what's next? So we have Iron Lad. That's a great card. Stack on top of the Howard. Probably don't have Killmonger in a Collector deck. That's a very rare card to add. Usually want to run things like Quinjet. Oh, they're a Maria Hill fan. Love that. Good Howard hits. Howard Spectrum. So there's a few lines we could do. We just rip the Howard Spectrum, which is not a bad play when we get to 4, 4, or 7. It's just solid. But this doesn't get hit by Spectrum later. I think we actually just go down this Wong line. We go Wong, Hazmat, Spectrum, and just figure it out from there. Just go Wong, Hazmat, Spectrum. They could have Cosmo though, so we just have to be aware of priority. But they're going to take priority here, so if they have a Cosmo, we could be in trouble. But they could have also just some random stuff. Iron Lad Wong Spec, like it's okay, but like the Spectrum doesn't get hit by the Iron Lad doesn't get hit by the Spectrum then, which causes some issues. I don't even play Master Mode, right? It's just actively bad for me. I think we just play the Hazmat here. Just deflect all their cards. We cry if it's Cosmo, but it's not the end of the world because it's not like stopping our Spectrum. I mean, Arrow's obviously annoying. We're adding 8 left. We only get to 14, man. That's really scary. Our next card. Ant-Man. I don't think a dinosaur is coming out somewhere, right? Maybe I could win left. Man, that was actually really impactful arrow. Was this a random arrow? You're a piece. You're an absolute piece. I don't think adding 9 left is going to be enough. I think they'll reinforce it somehow. I think we're just cashed here, man. Maybe do like this. Can't be that good, right? There's so many cards, man. There's so many cards. They just have so many damn cards in their hand, bro. Alright, Psycho Play. Oh, this always loses. They're adding cards to hand. Yeah, GG's. There's like kind of a Psycho Play around maybe them just having Dinosaur or something. Is that a random Surfer? Or is that a Helicarrier Surfer? It's a Helicarrier Surfer. That didn't matter too much though. Yeah, that was like the only way to win, but it was just so rare that we were gonna win. We still went for it though. That random arrow was really detrimental to us. Being able to knock all those lanes by a decent bit more, even if the arrow was there, we'd be fine. My favorite hover animation? I really like Ant-Man. I like Korg too, just hucks rocks around. It's like a little dude, little guy hucking his rocks. We give on Moore Island. I like having access to more cards. Let's kind of throw Moore Island and just try and get Asgard. Maybe full switch our plan. We have a lot of energy available to us now. Next, Luke Cage. I don't know, Luke Cage isn't too bad. We have 8. We can go 4/4. Maybe they run from Asgard thinking that we're going to push for it a little bit. One variant, vision variant? I mean, they all have the same hover animation. Pretty sure. How are you streaming Snap on PC before the release? It was on Steam already. It was just on Steam in a slightly different way. He gave us Craven buffs. Hopefully get the draw here. I don't think playing the Ant-Man left is worth it. Just have to hope they can't get 7. You can do it by playing a small card right, bouncing it to the left. But outside of that, it's probably going to be hard for them to get 7 in one turn. On turn 4 here. Maybe they're a Darkhawk deck? That would be weird though. But hopefully we get this draw. This draw would be very nice. Get access to Hazmat. Which is really nice with our Wong. Get access to Spectrum, potentially. Ooh. Spider-Man 2099 is not a good spot here with my armor vibing in the middle, I think. I'm Professor X anywhere. Professor X left actually isn't too terrible an idea, right? Middle we have to be worried about a little bit. But if we just Spectrum or Wong Hazmat? I don't like Professor X left a lot. Crap a lot of things. I don't know how they get out of this. Like big card, middle or something is pretty bad. But it's nice. Huge. Huge Profex. The other really good thing is now they can't play middle without the silk moving, right? What does Heimdall middle look like? Does Heimdall middle win for them with the Craven stuff? The Heimdall middle, the silk. No, if the Heimdall middle, the silk will still move. The silk doesn't move before the Heimdall. If the Heimdall right, we still win with any buffing stuff with our Spectrum. Because the Heimdall right could push the Spider-Man middle, give them +8. Then we'll also get +8 with Spectrum. Then they'll win right by 3, but we'll win left by more than that. If they play Magento, does Magento get us? Magento gets us. We have a way to beat Magento. Is this just safer, maybe? This beat Magento min? Be -4, we would be... I think this might be safer. Into right. Oh my gosh, dude. I didn't calculate Magento right. They earned it. No, that was a great line to find. I'm just trying to see if there's any way I could have beat him. The Spectrum right does the same thing, right? It adds 5. We would have gotten to 17. They would have had 18. Yeah, the Spectrum right did the exact same thing, unfortunately. We would have lost right by 1 as well. No, it did the exact same thing. Very well played. YouTube, very cool. Everyone, hello. We are going to go over YouTube now. What an interesting and enthralling game to finish up on. But we're going to jump over to YouTube. Okay. If you guys don't know, let me pop this open here. On Mondays, we do all of our brand new stuff on YouTube. YouTube.com. So here is our YouTube link. Pop on over there.